I would say it's classless, but I've grown used to that with Seth Rollins.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I don't share airspace with losers. And Riddle, you are the ultimate loser. First, you lose your buddy, Randy. Oh, and then you lose your title match to Roman Reigns. And now you've lost your opportunity at Money in the Bank. Oh, hey. Truth be told, I shouldn't be too hard on you, considering it really didn't matter whether or not you qualified, because no one in the Money in the Bank match will be able to defeat Roman Reigns. The entire planet knows that only one man's got Roman Reigns' number. And you are looking at him.
Where's he going? Obviously, Seth Rollins is not done, despite the fact that the match is over.
Oh, hang on a second!
Oh, it's Riddle! RKO out of nowhere by Riddle! Where did he come from?
Great question, but Riddle's wearing swim trunks.
Channeling is in a Randy.
Indeed, and doing a little more now. Theory draped over the middle rope, face first.
On an absolute roll is Riddle going to that dark place. He learned from his best bro.
And Riddle, you gotta believe he was thinking about an RKO, but Rollins saving Theory at least.
Invaluable experience is what that is.
Rollins just put through the barricade by the United States champion. Theory doesn't know what the hell's happening.
Full speed spear.
Lashley just demolished Rollins. Now it's down to Theory, and Riddle
Is about to take a trip.
Great
How
escape
about
from Riddle.
Oh, looking for the RKO again.
To the cover.
Feet on the ropes. Feet on the ropes.
What? Dolph Ziggler just took his feet off. Just took Theory's feet off the ropes.
I mean, good decision by Dolph.
Why? RKO! To the cover. 1, 2, 3.
Here are your winners, the team of the United States champion, Bobby Lashley, and Riddle.
Burn it down.
Uh-oh.
I had nothing to do with that. No, I had nothing to do with that. I have no, dude, no.
I think it's just a case of Riddle hearing voices in his head.
Oh, it's clearly Mike. Oh, there he is. There's Seth Rollins.
With a stomp on Riddle. Set up.
Conniving smile on the face of the visionary.
It wasn't a setup, it was simply Rollins outsmarting the original bro again.
Always willing to do a little bit more before and after a match.
Rollins clearing the way.
Oh no.
The Riddle is in all sorts of jeopardy right now.
Again.
Oh, another stomp.
You know what this is. This is a clear message from Seth Rollins
Of
to
course
Riddle.
it is. It's a brilliant message from Seth freaking Rollins.
Riddle still dazed. Oh my God. A vicious attack from Seth Rollins.
No, Riddle has drawn the ire of the Visionary over the past several weeks, and Rollins looking to gain an advantage by any means necessary. Look out!
Riddle just went through a grueling battle here. And now falling prey to Seth Rollins. Rollins!
Vicious stomp!
On the outside.
This attack far from finished. Oh no.
Seth, don't do this, Rollins. Don't.
No.
Right through the stairs. Oh my God. How will Riddle be ready for Saturday? I don't see how he will be.
And Riddle's gonna meet him in the aisle.
Rollins wanted to finish Riddle once and for all at the biggest party of the summer. Get these two separated.
And here we go now, Riddle and Rollins in the aisleway. WWE officials trying to separate the two. Good luck.
Rollins was looking forward to doing battle here in Nashville at Nissan Stadium, and right now, Riddle kicking the hell out of the Visionary.
Was kicking the hell out of the Visionary. Because Seth freaking Rollins, and he can't do this. He can't stop him again. Not again. You're gonna break his damn neck.
Riddle only has himself to blame.
Did you just bring me in here to ask me about Riddle? I told the entire world, including you, last week that I was done with Riddle. So what, he's gonna come back next week for some exclusive interview? What do you think he's gonna say? Is he gonna have some earth-shattering announcement? No, it's Riddle! I'll tell you what he's gonna say. He's gonna say, bro, dude, cool, Randy. Let me explain something to you. I am the gatekeeper of this industry. Anyone or anything that's any good, they've got to go through me. And as great as Riddle could be in that ring, he's even better at flushing his own potential down the toilet. Don't believe me? Don't believe me? Ask Dana White. Oh, look, if Riddle's got even 2 working cells left in that brain of his, he's gonna come back, this exclusive interview, and he's gonna tell the world, bro, I'm hanging up the flip-flops. And he's gonna retire for good. And if he doesn't want to do that, then I might just have to Cody Rhodes his ass out the door. Any way you slice it, my man. If Riddle's got something to say next week, then so does Seth freaking Rollins. I wish you were here right now. I wish you were here in this ring with me, because I would love nothing more than to stomp those last few brain cells out of your stupid, stompable head.
Well, Seth, I'm glad you feel that way, because honestly, I'm not in my mom's basement. I'm actually here in DC, and I'm about to go down that ring and kick your ass, bro!
What? Riddle's here?
Riddle's here and on the run.
I don't know. He's not supposed to be here.
Rollins is going to get his wish granted. Here comes Riddle.
The Visionary couldn't see this future. Looking for the stop.
Not this time. Riddle announcing that he's medically cleared, and now he is taking it to Seth freaking Rollins.
All the frustration building up with a time off. This is all Riddle has been thinking about.
Riddle getting his revenge all over Rollins. Tired of listening to Seth Rollins run his mouth week after week.
But maybe the return of the original Bro was a bit premature. It's one thing to be medically cleared, it's another to be ready to handle Seth freaking Rollins. And Rollins now just
Unleashing on Riddle now, right here at our announce desk.
Oh no.
What is Riddle asked for it.
How stupid are you? How stupid are you, huh?
The heck is...
Oh no, Rollins is gonna end Riddle once and for all.
I don't want to know what Rollins is thinking.
You know exactly what Rollins is thinking.
Seth, no.
Not again.
Don't do this, Seth. Don't do it. Oh! Riddle avoiding a physical catastrophe.
Well, Seth Rollins trying to make his way through the stands.
Riddle chasing down Rollins.
The original Bro chasing off Seth freaking Rollins. A shocking return to Monday Night Raw for Riddle. And a warning shot across the bow of the Visionary.
Excuse me, Riddle. Moments ago, you returned to Monday Night Raw for the first time since that brutal attack by Seth freaking Rollins at SummerSlam. And you sent a powerful message.
KP, I get it, bro. Seth stomped me, all that jazz. I don't care. Tonight was just a taste, and I want to get my hands on Seth again. So you know what? I'm going to issue a challenge tonight. Seth, Clash at the Castle, bro. Be there. No, you will, dude.
Oh, here the Scotiabank Arena. Rollins and Riddle going at it.
Oh, get some security out here.
We need more than that.
A lot more than this.
A lot more than a couple referees to separate these two gentlemen.
Going out in the crowd.
Oh my God, they're not gonna stop for anything.
This is a fight.
Oh, no.
We need some more backup, please.
Well, for weeks, these superstars at each other's throats.
Those issues become so deeply personal. They say time heals all wounds. I would say this is the exception. Riddle and Rollins try to destroy one another.
They're getting worse every week.
Well, again, remember, Rollins tried to end Riddle's career. So you understand why the emotions are so high here.
Well, Riddle tonight looking to pay him back.
Finally, these two are separated.
Okay. No. Oh my God! Oh! Riddle taking out everyone, not just Seth Rollins.
So much disdain between these two men. And Riddle still coming after Rollins.
What a melee to kick off Raw.